I miss having my cornrows. I had my hair like.
Hi beautiful people, it's your girl Imisi and I'm getting ready for my gig today. They add me. Yeah, so I'll be live on their official page. Please kindly go and follow Addme because I won't be using this my phone today. I'll be live on Addme. Please kindly follow them right now, like right now, so you can see your girl doing,
The wrong things here. Two winners. Mercenaries are busy hyping the fave and the job assist OCs. Yes, but guys, it's giving winners in their vibing moment. You listen to us Imisi spiel about, like, come engage them on this their gig. It's giving 100. But guys, haven't said this too. Is he making sure for you right away? They are the guests from Addme. These are the two people Addme is talking about that is coming to influence for them. Haven't seen this too, but guys, if you recall that of Onyeka's season, at the end of it, Onyeka and Nelly came out for this, and Nelly was the only person that was endorsed as an ambassador. Did you recall? If you want to prove me wrong, prove me with facts. Okay, so guys, it is giving winners vibe, and inshallah, have you engaged this post? If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Love, like, share, comment. So when it is cooking, definitely to brought to your doorstep. Don't leave it there. Always tune in and stay tuned, guys. Feed your eyes, intentionally brought this to your ears so you get to see how things went with your winners. They did outstandingly great. They did extraordinary. What is it called again? Extraordinary, right? They did a lot of feed. The vibe was huge, like they were like, we are in it, right? You can see how they were cooperating. Who could believe that they would cooperate like this? I know many people will be looking forward for them, like, haven't heard what happened earlier before the show. After the show, why the show ended, they were like, there were a lot of drags on Mercy, that Mercy was supporting Dede instead of Winner. And it was even Fina that supported Imisi. Everybody has their own choice of housemate. That doesn't mean that they hate the other person in particular. They have people they are supporting, they were rooting for in the heart. That doesn't mean so those people who are going with that that wrong narrative is overdue. Do you see them cooperating? They have nothing against each other. Yeah, it's quite different. It's quite acceptable not to support me. That doesn't mean that we have a bad blood or I don't like you for who you are. No. So you can see how they're cooperating. Of course, they need to cooperate just to make it thing, not because they cooperate or maybe they have. There is a difference between I really like this person is my kind of person, or I don't like this person just for just a reason. And that was not what she said though, because she got late. That doesn't mean that I know that many people will be looking forward for this and coming out saying them cooperating. It is a turn off, a throw up for them. Yes, haters in it. Haters can do more. But anyway, I'm telling you what is on their mind, not what you even you can't even think of it, but it's real. It's really how it is. So guys, coming up seeing them doing their thing together is the high for me. In your versus Ozi mercenary. When I say mercy, you say mercenaries. You say mercenaries. So and they will say when I say Ijoba, you say sis Ozi. Like it's giving 100. I really like the vibe. I really like what they brought on the street, and it was a huge one, and they were entertained and they did the best they could and came out with great thinking, and the hype was so the crowd was crowded. People turn off for them. It's a huge one for them, and they were overwhelmed for real. Haven't said that it was all happy, and if Imisi came out and appreciate winners only, they could be winners. So coming out saying this too, many people came out just to see them. Yeah, you can see how they were yarning. Yeah, they were craving to see this too, and the opportunity to meet and greet just as a mix of meet and greet, and yeah, it comes at a platter of good. Many people came out and do the needful. Two females winner in different seasons, Lambo. Yeah. So that's all about that. And guys, while that is going on, Isabella interview trending. If you watch very well, you see Isabella and Zeta, but the one making headlines right away is Isabella Trust. She's the clout, one of the clout of the season. Cause tell me why her interview will not make headlines. So though, but what she spilled, it's not as if it was a big one though, but she spilled about friendship with Imisi. They were like, how do you find her interesting? What makes you feel like you really like Imisi? Because your friendship in the house look kind of weird. And she was like, yeah, in the show, when you audition in the show, there's people you will not click with intention. That doesn't mean that it's normal for you not to click with some people. Your spirit will not click with some people. It's normal. But you see, Imisi, I came in that show and I really have friends for myself for you. But I study people with their characters. I take my time to study people. Yeah, even as much as I'm friends people, but I take my time to study people. But I was like, I took my time to study Imisi, and I was, oh yeah, this person is a one man mop. I really, I really f with this person. I will really work with this person because he's a one man mop. For the fact that she's a one man mop, God, that is really back my back. So I got to, embrace. You can see people are even hyping them already based on what Isabella spilled about her. Shame to all the useless fans that are insulting Imisi. Me, what happens to Imisi happens to you. That was how they did to Fina and her own family crumbs her. Now they want to start that with Imisi. Go work. Imisi is stronger than. Oh yeah. So guys, they were using the love of Isabella to crown the shade that is going on with Imisi. But what is in it right now? And they were hyping Isabella was what she spilled about Imisi. That Imisi, they have their differences, they might quarrel, but the matter is they really like and really love themselves. That she really like Imisi for who she really is. She never fingered anything. She's just her own self, being herself alone. Give her the mind to love her the more. So that haven't heard this. The interview was so overwhelmed. They were like even saying that they don't even want to air this because it's quite engaging. Having them speaking with her was quite engaging because this is what I heard. And this particular interview is very loud, staring space. You were like the friendship wasn't built under pretense that it was all real, that they quarreled in the house. Yeah, we all know the fact that they quarreled. They have the ups and downs. There was even a time their friendship was questioned. We can't hide the fact, right? In fact, Imisi went as low as disclosing one or two to Isabella, having doubts that. But she said she's still bent on saying that she really likes Isabella, but she's not sure if she does return, because that was what she was disclosing to Kola and Mide. If you watch very well, she won't say that to them. Yeah, that. So this is what brought the end. People are like, in all that, so what really matters is they really stand for each other. They really like each other. I can see that is what they're hyping. I really enjoyed the episode. I love how Isabella flipped everything to those hosts and they started answering her question, spilling her secret. Anyway guys, haven't seen this. A lot was asked, but I haven't come across some interviews, some question that was asked. What I'm dwelling on now is the one thrown at her, because it may seem as though this story sounds familiar on only Kobella she passed know, and which is the other she didn't say. Isabella did so great with. Okay, I think she spilled about her own audio, how a guy something about a guy though. Okay, she did something to jealous a guy. Okay, and she used a guy friend to jealous a guy, her guy though. Yeah, and people were underrating it as a point of, well, you really click to coin just to pepe Kayikumi, so that when he's watching the show, he was like, oh damn, this guy is not deserving of me. So they were like, this is what really formed the Kobella ship, right? So she was saying something that was trending too. She said, yeah, she wants us a BF. Yeah, that was not. She's not even sure that the person was intentional towards her. So she has to do one or two to make the person jealous and find out that the person was very, very interested. So she was like, oh, you care. So that was the reason why that Kobella thinking comes to play in the short narrative of, oh yeah, is that how the Kobella formed? It was formed for you to jealous, yeah, so that to say that it's Kayikumi you love all along. So guys, that is the narrative in it, right? Anyway, do you believe that notion? Because in every podcast there is a narrative and there is a bad narrative that you will see and you're like, is it for me? Is it happening for me? Anyway guys, what do you have to say though? Because right now I'm hanging on catching my next. Bye for now.